Hello again, my precious. It's Friday and it means that this is a new video on my channel. And today we are going to practice the conjugation of Ukrainian verbs in different tenses. All my previous videos about tenses you can watch in the hint and do the exercise with me in this video. Today I will explain everything again. I will show you all the endings and I will give you some tips. So let's start. Часи дієслова. Практика. So today we are going to practice the times of the verb in Ukrainian language. Згадаємо правила дієвідмінювання дієслів. Let's revise the rules about conjugation of our verbs. You can see a video about it in my previous videos. The hint will be somewhere there, and revise it, but right now we just remember some aspects. So we have two types of conjugation. The first type, it has this ending, and it depends on which letter and which sound the verb finishes. If the verb finishes on the consonant, we use u, ash, a. If on the vowel, we use u, yash, ya. And in plurals, we use emo, ete, ut if it ends on consonant, yemo, yete, yut if it ends on vowel. And the second type of conjugation, we use these endings when the verb finishes on consonant, u, ish, its, and when the end finishes on vowel, u, yish, yits. And in plural, imo, ite, ats, yimo, yite, yats. Okay, and how to know which type of conjugation is this word? Just to remember, when you look at the dictionary, try to learn this verb with the type of conjugation. Because it's impossible to know which type of conjugation it is without looking at these endings. We can't learn it when we see the infinitive. So just when you learn the verb, look up at the dictionary or in Google what the type of conjugation it is, and it will be easy for you. So like we learn the gender of nouns, yes, with the word and, here is the same. And we need to revise perfective and imperfective aspects of verb. Perfective aspects is when we have the results, like perfect tenses, прочитати, написати, so to have done this. So for example, he has read or he has written. And imperfective, it's like our continuous, just present simple, читати, писати, учити, бачити. We have now the result here, it's just a process. If you want to learn more about it, just watch my video. I have a whole video on this topic, and you can learn more. So, how to learn if it's perfective and imperfective? Just look at the beginning of the verb. We have some prefixes here, pro, na, vi, po, z, or some suffixes, I, a, u, ya, uva, yuva, uva, va. So, if we see these suffixes or these prefixes, it's the effective aspect of the verb. And some exceptions, говорити, сказати, брати, взяти. In these verbs, they change completely. To learn more and to learn all the examples, just watch my video about effective and imperfective aspect. And we will continue. Згадаємо правило. And here we have some rules about the tenses in Ukrainian language that you have definitely watched in my other videos, and if you haven't, just look at this hint and watch them all. So here is the present tense, here is the future tense, and here is the past tense. So the present tense and the future tense, their endings almost the same in the imperfective state of the nouns, of the verb, sorry. Like here, я читаю, ти читаєш, воно читає, ми читаємо, ви читаєте, вони читають. So the verb is читати, to read. We take away ти and change these endings. So in future tense, simple form, the future tense it's forms with perfective state. We just add prefix pro, and the endings are the same. Я прочитаю, I will read, ти прочитаєш, you will read, and the endings are the same in this state. And we don't have a perfective state in the present tense. So, and let's see some more in the future tense. So here was the simple form, and here is the compound form. We use бути, to be, to form this tense, to form this form. Я буду, ти будеш, він, воно, вона буде, ми будемо, ви будете, вони будуть читати. And the infinitive. The infinitive doesn't change, but only the verb to be with these endings. You can use both forms in any case, whatever you like. And what about perfective state? Yes. Зробити, it's perfective state of the verb робити. We have these endings, зроблю, зробиш, зробить, зробимо, зробите, зроблять. It's the simple form, and some really interesting form, it is called complicated form. We take the infinitive of imperfective state, робити, and changes the endings, just add му, меш, ме, мемо, мете, муць. Робитиму, робитимеш, робитимете, робитимемо, робитимете, робитимуть. And the compound form is the same with the word to be. So, to learn more about it, just watch my previous video about future tense. I have more examples and more explanations. And past tense, it's pretty easy. It's the same for imperfective and perfective tense. We just have these endings. We take away ти from the infinitive and put this ending. Читати, читав, прочитати, прочитав. Or if it's in grammatical masculine, because we have genders here. Я, ти, вона прочитала. If it's grammatical feminine, we have ending la. If it's grammatical neuter, we have ending lo. Читало, прочитало. And in plural form, ми, ви, вони, we have ending и. Читали, прочитали. So we have revised it. Just go and check my playlist and find videos about tenses. I have lots of examples here, I have lots of practice, and if you have any questions, just write me in the comments section. Потренуємося. So I have made a huge table for you with two types of conjugation here and with all the endings in all the tenses. Present – теперішній, future – майбутній, past – минулий. And the first type of conjugation I took for the example the verb грати, to play, виграти, to win. So this is the imperfective state, and this is the perfective state. So, and here is all the endings. Again, in present tense we don't have perfective state, we have only imperfective state here. For example, you can see all the endings. Я граю, I play, ти граєш, you play, він грає, he plays, вона грає, she plays, воно грає, it plays, so you see that він, вона, воно, the ending is the same. Вони грають, they play, ми граємо, we play, ви граєте, you play. The difference between the way I had in my first videos these explanations, so you can watch and understand. Again, future tense, the endings are pretty the same if we talk about simple form of perfective state. Виграю, виграєш, виграє, 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 виграють, виграємо, виграєте. So this is perfective states. It translates like win. We will have a result of our play. We will win. And imperfective states, it's a complicated form. We take the whole infinitive and just add these endings. Гратиму, гратимеш, гратиме, 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 гратимуть, гратимемо, гратимете. So it's all is translated like we will play, or I will play, or he will play, or she will play. So, and the past tense, виграв, виграла, it's a perfective state. Виграв, виграла, it's ти виграв, ти виграла. It depends on the gender of a person who is talking. Він виграв, вона виграла, воно виграло, вони виграли, ми виграли, ви виграли. It's I will win, I won, you won, they won, and so on. And imperfective, the endings are pretty the same, but just without this suffix v. I haven't put here the compound form of future tense with the word to be буду, because it's pretty easy. You just look at the previous slide and see the conjugation of verb to be, бути, and put it before their infinitive, so I haven't put it here. I hope it is clear for you. And let's see what is with the second type of conjugation. And the second type of conjugation is here. So here we have the example of word вчити, to teach something or to learn something, and навчити, it's perfective state. So навчити, we will have a result. We have learned, or we will learn something, so that's it. Again, in present tense we don't have perfective state, only imperfective. So the endings are я вчу, ти вчиш, він вчить, вона вчить, воно вчить, вони вчать, ми вчимо. So I highlighted everything. The same are in future tense, perfective state. Навчу, навчиш, навчить, 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 навчать, навчимо. So it is everything translated like I will teach you. Or he will teach someone. And the imperfective state, complicated form, again, here we have the infinitive and just put these endings. Му, меш, ме, муть, мемо. Вчитиму, вчитимеш, вчитиме, 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 вчитимуть, вчитимемо. So we are going to learn something or to teach someone. And again, perfective states, past tense. Again, the endings are the same, like for the first type of conjugation, навчив, навчила, вчив, вчила, навчив, навчила, вчив, вчила, and so on. You can look through it. You can stop the video, you can make a screenshot of all these tables and save them and look at them, consult them while you're trying to conjugate the verbs, and from time to time you should revise them and you will learn them. It will be just in your memory, and right now you can just have these tables as a practice for you.
Та й навчила веснянки співати.
So, and let's make a huge practice. Here we have all the verbs, all the most common verbs, and your task is to conjugate all these verbs according to the previous tables in the comments, and you can choose any you wish. And I will read all your comments and try to check it, yes, and how to understand which type of conjugation is here. Or with the first type of conjugations, they in brackets have ending ut, вони пишуть, they write, yes, оють, вони розмовляють, they talk. And the second type of conjugation have яць, яць, аць. Висять, кричать, they hang, they scream. So you can check it and make your own verbs, any types of any verbs, and conjugate them in the comments, and I will check everything. If you do all this table, you will definitely remember everything. It's not so complicated. It's just to learn, but it's not complicated. So try it, and you will have a success. And of course, don't forget to watch my previous videos where I talked about all these nuances with all the examples, and you can learn more from them. And don't be afraid to ask me any comments in the comment section. This is the end of our video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have learned many interesting things. I hope you practiced enough. And I hope you will join me in other videos. So not to miss it, please subscribe to my channel, put the huge thumb up and share it with your friends. And I will wait for all your comments and for all your questions. I will be glad to answer them all and give you some advice. And let's see each other next Friday. Bye bye.